Just win clinical chess. Win payday. Win payday. Your fight was boring. 100 bill, whatever, 100 mil, whatever. Yeah, boring, cool.
Surprised at all. It's
Money Mayweather.
It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person, and this is every...
In Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and he's making money, making deals. Look at my cars. Look at my watch. This is my big watch.
He's Ali, right? But Mayweather's never lost. He's never lost to anybody. And I liked him because he was so clinical and so precise. And he took his ego out of it and said, I want to have a longer
lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
Mayweather, undefeated in the ring, but is he losing outside of it? The man once celebrated for his flawless 50-0 record and billionaire lifestyle is now facing serious scrutiny.
Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartments.
Podcast last week, but you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen.
I think the problem with shining is when it defines you.
Yeah.
The problem when you just, everything is flat, like Floyd Mayweather in a way.
Yeah.
It's part of his persona. It's part of why people root against him. Like Floyd is a genius, in my opinion. Not just a genius boxing, he's the greatest defensive boxer, in my opinion, of all time. But also a genius in that he figured out a way where he has this style that's not appealing.
A $500 million lawsuit, claims of unpaid debts, failed ventures, and crypto scams are beginning to chip away at the legacy. Andrew Tate says Floyd tried to lure him into a shady real estate deal.
Points, right? Because it's an exhibition. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug. Of boxing.
Also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
Are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it.
The best investments that I did was New York real estate. So it started off with 7 figures, and I was getting a certain amount of money every month. When I first gave them $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. So I said, yo, the money kept coming on the 18th every month. 50,000 would come in. I still was competing. I still was fighting. I still was active, and I still was making. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace.
Full of flashy talk, but zero receipts. Joe Rogan adds fuel to the fire, saying Floyd's endless exhibition fights aren't about entertainment. They're a desperate hustle to keep the money flowing. Then there are the lawsuits. Jewelers want millions allegedly owed for high-end pieces Floyd never paid for.
Okay, well, we're going to know. In the least amount of fights, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Able to milk the game. I was smart. Kept all my faculties. Made a lot of smart investments. So, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s. It's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. The fight game is crazy. Everybody doing it for the wrong reason. A lot of fighters are looking at money Mayweather, where I was older and I felt like I put in so much hard work as a youngster, you know, from 19 all the way to 29 for 10 straight years. So right now
Rumors of being detained in Dubai over gambling debts have surfaced, and even Gervonta Davis has spoken up about it. Mayweather claims to own over 60 apartment buildings in New York.
Bring happiness,
absolutely not.
What's the biggest mistake that you've made in your life that you can share, you know, with people?
Same mistake that all four of us made.
Sure enough, Floyd was built to be the villain. Floyd was built with his opponents that we put in front of him, you know, from Miguel Cotto to, you know, to everybody. He was the villain. And in a movie, you need the hero and the villain. And Floyd was the perfect villain. Mm-hmm. You know, people love to hate him. And guess what?
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like if you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
But investigations haven't found any solid evidence. No paperwork, no ownership records, just Instagram bravado. Even icons like Roberto Duran are questioning his legacy.
On the bench for ages, man. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. Who should I pick? Who should I fight now? You know, he did a vote thing with me and Maidana. Obviously, I got the most votes to fight him, but still went and fought Maidana. So, and also now with what's going on now as well, you know, like, you know, the way he is around people. I mean, he only does anything for money. He's the money guy where he just
money man.
Like, I know people that I know people who know him in the UK who have done events with him and. He'll count every penny and he won't even give no, like, he
money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20.
Saying Mayweather wouldn't have stood a chance in the era of real fighters. So is Floyd Mayweather still the king of the fight game? Or is the empire just smoke and mirrors built on flash and fame?
Today, to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just...
Guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff. It just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you spend him...
Ass business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bullshit fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because behind every undefeated record, there might be a story waiting to be told.